Hi there, this is the Jobseeker Help Series. Today is episode 23, and our topic is how to move on when you don't land that job. Now, this happens to most everybody at some point in their lives, so it's very important that you not take it too personally when something like this occurs. The important thing when you don't land that job is to move on, to take the next step, to keep doing what you need to do to land a new role. If you don't do certain things like put out new applications, make sure your job alerts are working for you, and just continuing all of those job hunting efforts, then you reduce your chances of securing a new role. It's that easy. So the important thing is to find a way to move forward, take whatever rest that you need to, recuperate, just take some time off, a short break. But once all of that is done, to get back on the saddle and move forward. So these are some of the things that I would do as part of my job search efforts. The first thing is I would very quickly go back through that application and try to see if there were any errors that were made. Sometimes sending it to the wrong email address, attaching the wrong document, failing to attach a document, just whatever it is, go through the application process, make sure you check to see everything that you needed to do was done, you address the selection criteria, you send the right attachments, were there any typos or error. So what you want to do in this case is just be affirmed about the steps you've taken, know what it is that you're doing, and move forward. It's very important to also review the correspondence to see if there's anything there that might give you an idea as to, in terms of their responses on the role. And if there's nothing, then we move on. So these are some of the things that I would do. I would reaffirm the areas that I choose to focus on, be clear about the potential roles that I can apply for, review my job alerts and see whether those are still working for me the way they should, and continue to apply for roles. Follow up on new applications as I see fit, and remain active on LinkedIn. So it's very important that we continue to remain active on LinkedIn as part of our job search activities, because LinkedIn can be a very great tool to support us. So when I say remain active on LinkedIn, there are three things I'm looking at. The first is to make sure, first of all, that we're putting forward a very clear and distinct profile, and ensuring that the resume that we've written is updated and is aligned with the profile. So making sure that they both are saying similar things, are referring to the same sort of roles and dates and everything like that. And I know that this all seems very common sense, but in my experience, I have often enough seen differences between the profile and the resume, wrong dates, different ways of describing a role, and all of this needs to just remain consistent and aligned throughout your job search activity. The next thing to do is to spend a little time daily to focus on broadening your network. So this means looking for the sort of people that you think you need to be connected to and identifying why that is the case, and then spending a little time on the outreach effort. So for this, it's about making sure you're sending out connection requests, making sure that these requests are personalized, have personalized messages to give people a reason why they should connect with you. And then finally, you also want to be posting content that can set you up in the right way, that can boost your profile, that can help to cement your experience and expertise in particular areas that you want to be known for. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to write long, lengthy articles. If you're not very comfortable with posting content on a regular basis, just short posts or resharing other people's content or commenting on other people's content where relevant can also do its job of supporting you in bringing more visibility to your profile. Now, this by no means is an exhaustive list. There are a whole bunch of things to do, but these are a few things that I would do on an ongoing basis to support my job search activities. As always, please leave comments or questions in the LinkedIn comment box, and look forward to seeing you again.